Welcome back to the Fence Armor channel. So today's video, we want to talk about fence armor guards. You know, what are post guards? What is that all about? Well, any of you who have a fence or a gazebo or a sign, you'll notice that they get damaged by lawn equipment, weed whackers, lawnmowers, lawnmower decks, shovels, rakes, all kinds of things. Think of it like a shin pad on a hockey player or a football player. They protect the ankles or the shins from getting damaged. While a guard, fence armor guard, will protect the post from damage. You can see how a weed whacker can really destroy the bottom of a post pretty quickly. And that's frustrating. It's ugly, and obviously it starts to degrade your property. So if that post is getting damaged every week from your weed whacking, from your lawn service, or maybe you're your own lawn service, it's really hard to avoid. That filament is spinning at thousands of RPM, and it's doing a great job in cutting the grass and trimming it and making it look great. But then your focus is now the post, and the post is being destroyed. You know, fence armor guards come in a 3-inch high and a 6-inch high version. They will protect the bottom of the post so that they don't get damaged. So imagine this is in the ground and this is your grass. When you're cutting across here, you're immediately stopping the weed whacker from damaging the post. And of course it gives it a nice look. You know, it's a product that it instantly gives you curb appeal. It's not like working out. You have to do it for years and years and years, or months and months and months before you see a difference. If your post is damaged and you put a piece of fence armor on it, you have immediate gratification. Put it on, screw it on, and you've got now, in this case, you know, the uni, you have a beautiful look to that post. So if you have a mailbox post, you have whatever you need, you'll be able to quickly and immediately get the satisfaction of seeing that post protected and hiding the damage that was under it before. So a guard is needed if you've got lawn equipment basically interfering with any post. And that's true for if you have wrought iron, which is painted, and you want to protect that finish, then obviously fence armor would be a great protection for that. But certainly for wood and vinyl posts and aluminum, you want to get those guards. We have versions for every one of those. So in this case, on this particular post, we have, we're showing off the Demi up here, which is the U.S. flag, because in fact we're American made, which is another bonus. The uni is a 4-sided version, which will work for 3.5-inch all the way up to 6.5-inch posts. A fence company or your landscape company, and you wanted to carry one SKU in your truck because you're going to go to potential customers, the uni would be great. You could have a few of those in there, and any post you're going to face, which is typically 4x4 or 6x6, that'll fit any one of those, plus the variances in between. Because depending on where you are, if you're in Pennsylvania or you're in California or Washington, those posts will vary in size. And the uni will cover anything in between there. So that's really kind of handy. And then we have very specific sizes. So if you have 4x4s that are 4 inches or 3.5, then we've got a really specific size for that. 6-inch high version is really handy, especially for mailbox posts, because the mailbox post is that lone ranger out in the front of your house, and it really gets 360-degree damage from whatever is out front there. And that one, you can put right on the ground basically, and you've got enough coverage to handle the whole thing. Great solution is what we call the Pro Series, a 6-inch high version. Now typically with the 3-inch high version, I would say, put it above the ground about an inch or so that it meets the center line height of your grass where you're cutting. And you could do the same with the Pro Series if you wanted to, but otherwise if you lay the 3-inch high version right on the grass and your grass is 3 inches high and you're trimming up here, well, obviously the effect isn't going to be the same. You're going to get no protection. Both made out of 22 gauge galvanized, American galvanized steel, and then we powder coat them and in all kinds of different colors. So this happens to be black. That's white. Obviously, if you're an HOA and you want a custom color, we do that too. We'll make it exactly the color you want for your particular property. We went to the detail of creating the screws, which again are American made from Pittsburgh. These screws are powder coated, the heads are, so that they match the fence armor you get. And they're included in the box. And they're also self-drilling, which allows you to drill into a vinyl post, so you don't have to pre-drill. You don't need them for aluminum or a clip-on edition, which is the ornamental. And the ornamental actually just snap on to the aluminum post, so you don't have to drill into the metal. Obviously, you love your properties. You want them to look good. You want them to stay pristine. Well, if you have a property that's already been damaged, get fence armor, it'll cover that up, and instantly you've got a new look and more life on that post. If you're just finished building a fence or putting in some new signposts or mailbox posts, these are what you want to get to protect them. Another one of the guards is called our Demi version. The Demi comes in a 3-inch high and a 6-inch high version. These allow for a shallow depth scenario. So on a privacy fence where that bottom rail is right tight, this would be a shallow version for that. Or if you have a corner, you could put two of them together like that. That's another application that you could use. But the Fence Armor Demi is what these are for. If you've got round posts, light standards, things like that that require a round shape, then we have the round edition. And it's pretty self-explanatory. You take it, you wrap it around, and you adjust it to the size of the post. If you have two of them, you can make it larger. So if your house is standing on pillars, you can use it for that application. Nice, again, galvanized steel, and comes in two colors, black and white. If you have an equestrian application, then for sure, beautiful fences, and you want to protect them. And a lot of them are round, and this would be the series you want to get. We have a lot of bulk pricing and discount pricing for those of you who are buying in the thousands. If you had some unusual size posts, it's all made locally, so we'll be able to get them for you. Typically, you want to do it in some kind of volume. It's a little expensive just to make one guard for a specific post or one specific color. But hey, we can do it if that's what you want. We're happy to get those to you. So Fence Armor post guards are local, and we use the best steel, the best screws, and we have a warranty and customer service that are the best in the business. As contractors, as homeowners, landscapers, architects, we have a solution that will help you protect and maintain the posts that are on your property. So you can find them at fencearmor.com. Or you can ask your local fence company or landscape company to get them installed on your properties before they even start. The season's coming up, and you want to make sure you're ready. Well, thank you for watching, guys. We really appreciate it. We love the support you give us on the Fence Armor channel. It really makes a difference. We have a product that will help your curb appeal, looks good on you, and I think it looks good on us.